Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Mets. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ready to go? So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Let's go, Sean.
This one popped up. Lindor hauls it in for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Willie Castro,
Outside,
the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Jose Ramirez, 4th in the AL in RBIs. First pitch just misses. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. That one down the line and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Now a pop up on the infield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, and today's starter, Joey Cantillo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Starling Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a foul ball. That one hit to right. Noel hauls it in for the out. One away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mark Vientos.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Jeff McNeil in the box with one away as he takes ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Noel hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Two down, bases empty. Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Batting fourth, first baseman Pete Alonso.
So two down. Here's Pete Alonso. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Soto, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch is outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Naylor collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, and now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Noel went deep in his most recent game. Manaya back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Pitches in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Ball. 3-1.
Delicious. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's the 3rd. Vientos throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6th, first baseman Carlos Santana.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana will hit next. Check swing, called strike. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Series sizing it up, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Batting 7th, left fielder
Nimmo with a homer in his last game. And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1. Ground ball left
Foul ball.
side, and that's just foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Just missed.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach.
To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. Mets go down quickly. They hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off a
Cleveland,
series where the
designated
pitching was
hitter, Kevin
outstanding.
Alcantara.
We take a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Slice the other way and foul. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
That's down
Full
and in.
count.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great
Batting
defensive
eighth,
plays
catcher,
just like
Paul
that.
Skenes.
Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
One down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, one strike.
Rocchio measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's outside.
Outside.
That one
No,
just
that missed. That's a ball.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. First time up was a pop out. Just
that's up.
missed. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it, and that is that. Guardians get one back on this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Jose Siri.
Clips the corner, strike 1. And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Misses
That's
inside. 1-0. Step off, throw to first.
No.
Siri back on a
Hey.
dive. In the dirt, blocked. The throw to second is offline. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And it's second.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Ball.
And ball 4 to
Ball
a
four.
board.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him
Now
first
batting,
base with a quick
second
free
baseman,
pass.
Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Inside,
in.
just missed. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Siri on second. Marte on at first with nobody out. To the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Now batting, right
For me, that's one of the
fielder,
toughest double plays to turn on the
Juan
infield. The first
Soto.
baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we
Leading off
take a
for
check of the
Cleveland,
current
shortstop,
standings.
Willie Castro.
And that
1-0.
one almost got him. And that one fouled off. The shortstop
2-1.
takes the ball. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's the ball. 3-1.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of
1-2.
that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The Guardians trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Out to short. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Jhonkensy Noel.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In the air, right field. Soto brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 2 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Queens, here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that skips in the dirt. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. That's towards center. Thomas sizing this one up. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. And that clips the inside corner. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Cleveland,
so far. Here's how the
center fielder,
starters have
Lane
performed up to this point.
Saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000. So if that's about your budget now.
Manaea back to work. That gets by him.
He was all
Now batting,
over that
first
one.
baseman,
I know that was a ground
Carlos
ball, but it was
Santana.
absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. Outside
1-2.
with a breaking ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Outside. That's a ball.
Thomas gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground right side, 4. 1 away here in the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, Kevin Alcantara.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bo Naylor
Up next
getting
for
ready to hit.
Cleveland,
He's
catcher
already
Bo
homered in this
Naylor.
game. That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1-1.
time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Guardians 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that's outside.
That's outside.
The only adjustment
Ball.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside
That's a ball.
low. And the count now 2-0.
2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Up
Worked
next
himself
for
into
the
a
Mets,
good count. Got a
catcher,
fastball, middle of the plate,
Francisco
jumped all over it.
Alvarez.
Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Step off throw to first.
Nope, too late.
Nimmo dives back in safely. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Joey Cantillo won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Paul Skenes into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Jose Siri, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball one there. The 1-0. That one fouled off. Swings through that one.
1 and 2 is the count.
That one is upstairs. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Starling Marte up to him.
Starling Marte.
And a swing and a miss there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that one is inside ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Jeff
Second
McNeil
baseman,
stands in.
Jeff
Both 2
McNeil.
in this one. Hot shot to third. Quick feed to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top six. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And takes low for ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The other way, and it goes just foul.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike,
left
but
fielder,
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Kwan, a former All-Star, 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Misses off the inside, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Rocchio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two now. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Back up the, oh, that got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Castro.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Sean Manaea. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Now a
New York
right-handed
Mets.
arm out of the bullpen.
Number
Jose
70.
Butto.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, no outs. Willie Castro digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off to the right. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. It's 4-2.
That's 3 singles in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Golden opportunity right here. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in. The second run scores. They're waving Ramirez home. Lay at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And it's now 5-4.
Bases loaded, and he drives them all in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Lane Thomas. 1 for 2. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Meanwhile,
1-1.
activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter getting loose out there. Nunez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Slider misses outside. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Santana in the box again. Takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is foul back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Stepping in, Kevin Alcantara. In there for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now, and that's down and away. Good eye right there.
2-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Next offering misses down and away. Bo Naylor would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Juan Soto.
For the Mets, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is inside. And the count 1-2. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron getting ready to go. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Just
No, that
missed.
missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Pitch
That's the
misses,
ball.
and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Now all even up. And there's the
Count's
ball.
full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. Good play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
Now
out.
batting left fielder, Brandon.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
Two on, 2 outs. Slap the other way, foul. To the right side, Rocchio throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Mets 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And ball one. The next pitch misses. Ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
2 and 2.
That one
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark. Full count now.
Full count.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now one away.
Now batting, second
Brian
baseman,
Rocchio digs in for the
Rocchio.
Guardians. Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball, and he
1-2.
gets out of the way.
Ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 3. Pitch is in there. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, that's 89 on the
0-2.
gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, just a
Up next
total
for
nightmare for
Cleveland,
lefties.
shortstop,
I'd be very
Willie
surprised to
Castro.
see that matchup again. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This is Willie Castro. That one's in there, 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 5 and the Mets 4.
Now pitching for
We're
Cleveland.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
33.
7th. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here's the
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Francisco
Mets,
Alvarez.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And strike one to the catcher.
Great velocity
No
at
ball,
97 at the top of the zone.
Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one
Now
down.
batting, the
Wow,
center
he looked like
fielder,
he was
Jose
running before the ball
Siri.
was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Siri
Nope,
in the box,
ball.
lays off for ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he
One
really
ball, two
sells the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Starling
designated
Marte
hitter,
up now for the Mets.
Starling Marte.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it 5-4.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
New York
back, and a
Mets.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
71.
Sean Reed Foley.
Well,
Sean
walks have been a big
Foley.
issue for him this year, so I expect these
Leading
hitters to
off
be
for the
patient up there.
Guardians, third baseman,
And now, Jose Ramirez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Late in the game,
0-1.
everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one missing
No, that missed. That's a
inside.
ball. 1-1.
And
That's a
misses
ball. That's
inside. Next offering is fouled back. That one almost
count.
got him. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Now batting, right fielder, John
So here's the
Kinsey
cleanup
Noel.
hitter, John Kenzie Noel. That misses.
Ball, that's down.
1-0. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Young getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1
Runner at
strike.
first with no outs here. Reed Foley checks the runner, and he's back in easily. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri brings it in. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Pickoff move to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Man at second. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out there to center. Siri makes the grab. And that is that. Guardians lead 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
McNeil in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Now 1-1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. In the dirt, 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. 1 down, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
1-1.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Castro sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. That one inside, and now 3-0.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at-bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Fires across the diamond, inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. 2 left for the Mets. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Movement in the bullpen. Edward Cabrera appears to be getting loose. Montas also getting ready. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next,
just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
young,
That missed,
30
that's the
years
ball.
old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. That's off
That's
the
the
mark,
ball.
and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Check swing, went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. Nice stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the dive. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Brian Rocchio, the next to hit. Strike 1.
Ha! 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That smash towards center. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Guardians 5 and the Mets 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Cleveland.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Kate
36.
Smith.
These are the spots
Hey,
relievers
Smith.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off for the
Now,
Mets.
boy, this is a real
left
tough
fielder,
place for visiting teams to come in and
Nimmo.
close out ball games for a win.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Foul ball still 0-2. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. solo shot. His 12th of the season, and they tie it up. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luis Garcia.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Right through there for a strike. This to third, Ramirez. In plenty of time to first, and he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Jesse Winker into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing.
Jesse
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. 99 with that two-seamer.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That one pulled foul. Good eye in that spot.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball is down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Montas, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of the 10th. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Jhonkensy Noel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on the grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. First pitch misses. Two outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And that is out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike three, got him swinging. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Citi Field, on to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Smith back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first, and that's an out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Smoked into left field, base hit. Runner around third. Across is the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Six-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
West side, Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep it player. Ooh, think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really alive. Hi, hater.